Good day everyone and welcome to Exile News, the weekly show that brings you all the important news and informations on Path of Exile, and this is a very full week so we gotta go fast. And first up, the Ultimatum League is ending on the 19th, which is pretty much tomorrow depending on your time zone as well. And well, that is for PC users, so for console users the league is gonna end right before the new expansion goes live on the 28th. Also, GGG remembering some of their favorite lines from the Trail Master, which is pretty funny character actually, one of the best characters I guess, except its name which is very generic. But anyway, although he might return in the future, he is not going core sadly, so yeah, some of these are actually pretty interesting. Maybe you always won and never saw the ones where you when you lost, or maybe you always lost and never saw the other ones, so just check it out if you're interested. Also, we got next week's schedule, and that is pretty much how it usually goes. So on Monday, the league is gonna end, and the new private leagues are gonna be available, and we are gonna get the Balance Manifesto. After that, it's patch notes on Wednesday, and on Thursday, the new gems and the changed gems, which is pretty much as it usually goes. On Thursday, preparation for the torrent link and launch the informations, and on Friday, the new launch for the expansion. So definitely gonna be a packed week, and be sure to be prepared for that. And this week we also got the announcement for the 3.15 expansion. This was the anticipation post for the live stream, which actually happened, and we finally got Expedition League revealed. And as always, there's everything that you can check, so I highly recommend the VOD for the actual announcement, which is very interesting. Contains the trailer for the league, the trailer for Path of Exile Royale, and a Q&A between ZiggyD and Chris Wilson. And what Chris says, regardless of the fact that you might agree or not, is very interesting to see where the game is going, and I think personally the game is going in the correct direction. Anyway, there's also some news coverage over here, but no one cares about that because we already got all of the information. So basically, Expedition, some guys are following the path of their ancestors and are trying to recover their relics, because basically these ancestors came to Rayclast, got wrecked by the continent, so these guys are trying to find the relics of their ancestors again. So basically you're going to unearth people or monsters, and in a gameplay that's basically something between Heist and Abyss, I guess, something like that. Some of Legion as well, so it's pretty interesting, though there's also a barter component between new NPCs and you, which I'm not very fond of, but I guess it really pleasured Chris and some of GGG, remembering the old days, which I don't really remember honestly, and I guess a lot of the newer people also haven't played anyway. Also, we are getting new endgame bosses, I guess, as usual, and it's right about 4, I think. One is this guy here, and then there's 3 screenshots of the other guys. Obviously, dropping new uniques, very interesting stuff. Some are related to the monsters, some are just overall uniques which you can find in the game. And there's also 19 new gems, so it was a very good time for GGG to put out new gems, so we're getting some crazy ones. Like Spectral Helix is basically a Val Spectral Throw that you can just use like that, and Val Spectral Throw has been remade. Also projectile bounces on walls and things, so you can use it inside, and it probably is very interesting to see how it goes. There's also some really crazy skill gems, well basically all of those are crazy, but still. Earthbreaker support, for example, basically supports a slam skill, causing them to be used by a totem. So basically you're summoning a totem that uses slam skills, and that is going to be absolutely crazy. I suspect that is going to be really strong in both normal or softcore and hardcore leagues, because well, totem with slams is definitely really strong. There's also new shield damage skill, which you can see here is this shield crush, doing waves of damage, and it can actually shotgun. It says so that it can actually shotgun between the waves, so this is definitely going to be pretty interesting as well. And there's more gems like Storm Rain, putting down these lightning rods, and then lightning jumps between them, shocking everything, doing damage. It's gonna be crazy. You cannot apparently change the time at which the lightning strikes, so you're probably gonna work on the number of arrows. Maximum number of arrows is 100 on the ground, so it's gonna be interesting to see how much you lag from that. But anyway, Explosive Concoction, really strange skill, first ranged skill, which is actually not a spell to be honest, but it's a ranged skill which you can use unarmed, and you have to use unarmed, and it consumes your flasks, ruby, sapphire and topaz if you have them, to add some damage or increase the ignite. So it's gonna be very, very weird because it's a first of a kind skill, and it's gonna be That's all for this week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. Also, if you want to remain updated every week, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That was all. I have been your host Giorgio, and I'll see you guys the next time.